Good morning, students. Okay, from today onwards, we are going to start discussing regarding the second year chapters, or we are going to start the second year syllabus for you people because, as per I send you the notice, you all are promoted to the second year, and I would like to clear that there are some chapters which are related to the second year. Those chapter also we are going to start simultaneously when we are going to discuss the second year chapters. Now today's class we are going to discuss the weightage to the unit or chapter blueprint for the entire syllabus. Now in second year we are going to study the units, in the sense there are 5 units in the sense here they are started from 6, in the sense 5 units we are studied in a first year, okay, from first to fifth. In second year we are going to study 5 units. In that, first, in the sense sixth unit, that is the reproduction. Seventh unit, genetics and evolution. Eighth unit, biology and human welfare. Ninth unit, biotechnology. And 10th unit, ecology. Understood? In these units, again, there are the chapters we are going to discuss in detail, in the sense here in a reproduction, in the sense first unit reproduction, in the sense sixth unit in a first second year, that is the reproduction. In reproduction we are going to study reproduction in organism, this is the first chapter. Then sexual reproduction in a flowering plants, human reproduction and reproductive health. These 4 chapters we are going to study in a unit 1, that is reproduction. And weightage of this chapter for the examination, that is 25 marks. Understood? From the first chapter, 5 marks question has to be asked for the examination. From the second chapter, the sexual reproduction in flowering plant, the question used to come 10 or 8 marks. From the human reproduction, 9 or 7 marks. Human means reproductive health, from that 5 marks question is to be asked, in the sense total question, okay, or the total marks, in the sense first unit ಏನೈತಿ reproduction. ಆ reproduction unitದಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಬರ್ತಾವ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನಾನು. ಒಂದು reproductive in organism, sexual reproduction in flowering plants, human reproduction and reproductive health. ಇವು 4 ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಕೂಡಿ 25 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ನಾಗ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ನಾನು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರಿಂದ 5 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬರ್ತೈತಿ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರಿಂದ 10, ಮೂರನೇ ಚಾಪ್ಟರಿಂದ 9, ಆಮೇಲೆ 4ನೇ ಚಾಪ್ಟರಿಂದ 5. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ reproduction unit, reproduction. Then when we are going to discuss about the second unit, that is means 7th unit, genetics and evolution. Genetics and evolution. In genetics and evolution we are going to study 5th, in the sense chapter. In this particular unit we are going to study the 3 chapters. In that, principles of inheritance and variation, molecular basis of inheritance and evolution. And this chapter also means got the weightage of 26 marks. 26 marks, in the sense principle of inheritance and variation. From this chapter 12 marks question is to ask. Molecular basis of inheritance, from that 12 marks. Then evolution 6 marks. Like this, the total 26 marks weightage for this particular unit, that is the genetics and evolution. Next chapter, that is biology and human welfare. Biology and human welfare, in this particular unit we are going to study the 3 chapters. Again, those are human health and diseases. Here we are going to discuss the different kinds of diseases, and those diseases are classic means definition of diseases, then different types of diseases, who is going to cause the disease means a causative agent, life cycle and all. The next one is strategies for the enhancement of food production. Then microbes in human welfare. Microbes in human welfare. And this particular unit, that is the 8th unit, biology and human welfare, it got 21 marks weightage, as means when we are going to consider with the final examination. Okay, from the human health and diseases, 10 marks question is to be asked. Strategies for the enhancement of food production, 9 marks question has to be asked. Then microbes in human welfare, that is from this chapter, the 6 marks question has to be asked for the final exam. In the sense, this chapter got the weightage of 21 marks. Understood? The next, that is the 9th unit, biotechnology. In the biotechnology, there are the 2 chapters. One is the biotechnology principles and processes. Second one is biotechnology and its application. And this chapter got how many marks weightage? 11 marks. Okay, 11 marks in the sense, from biotechnology principles and processes 7 marks, and biotechnology and its application, from this chapter there will be a 5 marks question. And last chapter, that is what last unit, that is the 10th unit, ecology. In ecology, we are going to study organisms and population, ecosystem, biodiversity and its conservation, environmental issues. And this unit got 22 marks weightage. Like this, what we are going to call that one as a your final exam question paper will be 105 marks, and you are going to solve 70 marks question paper. Understood? And whatever these total teaching hours unit wise for the unit reproduction, we used to take 29 hours, in the sense they are provided us, but ಇಲ್ಲೇನು ಆಕೈತಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ಒಂದು 2-3 ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಕೂಡ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ಜೆನೆಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎವಾಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ಗೆ 30 hours ಐತಿ. ಬಯಾಲಜಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ವೆಲ್ಫೇರ್ 25. These we are going to take care of those things. You are not worry about the total teaching hours unit wise. Understood? So you should know about the weightage of these chapters. In the sense, when we are going to start discussing about the biology, that time what is going to happen, you are going to concentrate more on diagrams. So still for SOPA, I told you regarding the weightage to the unit by chapter blueprint to the syllabus, in the sense teaching hours and weightage of this particular chapters, in the sense units. How many units we are going to study in a second year? 5 units. One is reproduction, genetics and evolution, biology and human welfare, biotechnology, ecology. Right? In today's class, what I am going to do, ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಇನ್ ಬ್ರೀಫ್ ರಿಗಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ದ ಯೂನಿಟ್ 4 reproduction, the chapters and the concepts which are included in reproduction. Understood? So that from the next class I am going to start directly with the chapter 1, or else I am going to discuss the concept regarding the genetics and evolution, biology and human welfare, etc. So now I used to start with the 6th unit, in the sense in a second year, that is the reproduction. Okay, I'll discuss in brief the concept or a contents which are there in a first unit of the the chapter. Atandra first unit ದಾಗ 4 ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಅದಾವ. ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಇನ್ ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಸೆಕ್ಷುವಲ್ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಇನ್ ಫ್ಲವರಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್. ಇವು 4 ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ನ ಏನೇನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಕಲಿಯಾಕತ್ತೈತಿ ಒಂದು ಬ್ರೀಫ್ ನಾ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನಾಗ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ಬೇರೆ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ನಾಗೇನು ಕನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಏನೇನು ಅದಾವು, ಏನೇನು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಐತಿ, ಏನೇನು ನಾವು ಕಲಿತೀವಿ ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇದು ನಮ್ದು ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ನ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ ದಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ರೀಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್. ಇನ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ದಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್, reproduction in organism. Okay, and reproduction in means reproduction unit 4, reproduction first unit. In that the first chapter is reproduction in organism. In that, the first chapter, it is reproduction in organism. What else we are going to discuss in a reproduction in organism? Reproduction tandagina santanotpatti. This is very important phenomenon which we are going to study in a organisms. And there we are going to study the lifespan, definition of lifespan. Lifespan tandaga different organisms got a different lifespan, in the sense they are going to means after the fertilization, after the fertilization, formation of zygote, then the zygote is going to form the embryo, then they used to take birth, in the sense parturition, then they are going to start grow, maturation, then they are going to reproduce, etc. They used to die automatically at the end. That is what we are going to call that as a lifespan. The different organisms got the different lifespans. Okay, those things we are going to study in detail in a first chapter, that is what reproduction in organism. And here the reproduction, in the sense the organisms which are going to produce the offsprings which are similar to themselves. Okay, and there in reproduction there are the two types of reproduction. One is sexual reproduction, we are going to study in this first chapter, asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. And you all are come across these two things, asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Already we have discussed in a first year. And in asexual reproduction, we are going to study the definition of clone, in the sense morphologically and genetically similar individuals to their parents. Cell division, binary fusion, these are the kinds through which the asexual reproduction is going to take place. And also in asexual reproduction, we are going to study the special asexual reproductive structures like zoospores, conidia, buds, gemmules. These are the reproductive structures, special reproductive structures, in the sense asexual reproductive structures found in a organisms. And when we are going to discuss regarding the asexual reproduction in a plants, that time we are going to call, that is commonly called as a vegetative reproduction. And there we are going to study the vegetative propagals, in the sense the parts of a plants which are used to reproduction, those are called as a vegetative propagals. Examples of these are runners, rhizomes, suckers, tubers, offsets, bulbs, etc. Understood? And these structures, whatever I read now, that was runners irbodu, rhizomes irbodu, suckers irbodu, tubers irbodu, offset irbodu, ಇವೆಲ್ಲಕ್ಕೂ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಪ್ಪ ತಂದಾಗ ವೆಜಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಪ್ರೊಪಗಲ್ಸ್. ಅದೇ ನಾ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಭಾಷೆನಾಗ ಏನೇನು ತಂದಾಗ ವೆಜಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಪ್ರೊಪಗಲ್ಸ್ ತಂದಾಗ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ದ, ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಅಸೆಕ್ಷುವಲ್ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಕತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ವೆಜಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಪ್ರೊಪೋಗಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತಾರೆ. ಅದ ಆರ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್ ನೀವು ವೆಜಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಪ್ರೊಪೋಗಲ್ಸ್ ತಂದಾಗ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಪ್ಲೂರಲ್. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್? ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಅಸೆಕ್ಷುವಲ್ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್. ನಾ ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಈ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಯಾವತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ reproduction in organism. Reproduction in organism ನಾವೇನು ಕಲ್ತೀವಿ, what is reproduction, what is life span, then the types of reproduction, asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction ನಾವೇನು ಕಲ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ clone means asexual reproduction. It is in the sense in asexual reproduction we are going to study the clone, cell division, binary fusion, special asexual reproductive structures like zoospores, conidia, buds, gemmules, and in which organism these are going to found, in the sense conidia it is found in a penicillium, buds hydra, gemmules sponges. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ 3 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ದ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಅಸೆಕ್ಷುವಲ್ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆರ್ಗನ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ ಹೆಸರು ಬರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಆರ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್ ದೇ ಇಸ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ಯು ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ ನೇಮ್ and you are going to write asexual reproductive structures, right? Those things we are going to discuss when we are going to study the chapter in detail. Then we are discuss the vegetative propagals. In the sense asexual reproduction ದಾಗ ಏನು ಕಲಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು, one is means clone, cell division, binary fusion, special asexual reproductive structures, vegetative reproductive structures, etc. The next when we are going to study the sexual reproduction. In sexual reproduction I told you last time what is the what we are going importance of asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. You remember those things once again you go through those things, or go through your this one notes whatever I provided you last time. ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ನಾವು ಸೆಲ್ ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಮುಂದೆ ನಾವು. Okay, now in a sexual reproduction we are going to study juvenile phase, vegetative phase. In the sense these are the phases in which the organism or a plants can grow up a certain period before they are ready for the what we are going to call as a reproduction. Those things means that period we are going to call as a Juverine phase in animals and vegetative phase in plants. Afterwards, in this sexual reproduction, we are going to study estrous cycle, menstrual cycle. These are the two types of reproductive cycles we are going to find in a different animals. And we are going to study then events in a sexual reproduction. What are the different types of events? Means different events we are going to study in the sense pre-fertilization events, fertilization, post-fertilization events. You all know the fertilization. Fertilization in the sense what? The fusion of male and female gamete to form a zygote, that is called as a fertilization. Now here I written, see, this is a fertilization. Fertilization in the sense fusion of male and female gamete to form a zygote, that is what we are going to call as a fertilization. Pre-fertilization, post-fertilization events in the sense what? ಫರ್ಟಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಆಗೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಏನೇನಾಗ್ತೈತಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಫ್ರೀ ಫರ್ಟಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಇವೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಫರ್ಟಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಆದ ನಂತರ ಏನಾಕೋಕೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಫರ್ಟಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಇವೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಫರ್ಟಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಾ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ದ ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೇಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫೀಮೇಲ್ ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ ಟು ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ದಿ ಝೈಗೋಟ್. ಫ್ರೀ ಫರ್ಟಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಇವೆಂಟ್ಸ್ದಾಗ ಏನಿರ್ತೈತಿ? ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟೋಜೆನೆಸಿಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್. ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟೋಜೆನೆಸಿಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್? I think when we are studied regarding the what plant kingdom and animal kingdom ದಾಗ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಬಂದವು. ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟೋಜೆನೆಸಿಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ಸ್ in the sense male gamete and female gamete. In human we are going to study, or in mammals we are going to call them as a male gamete is a sperm and female gamete is a what? Ovum, right? Then gamete transport. These are the events in a pre-fertilization. Fertilization in the sense fusion of male and female gamete to form a zygote. After the zygote, it is undergoes the mitotic division and it is form the blastula. Then it is going to go for the implantation, etc. That is what come under the post-fertilization events. That is what? Embryogenesis. That is embryogenesis. These are the things we are going to study in a first chapter. That is what we are going to call as a reproduction. In reproduction, we are going to study lifespan, the definition of lifespan of organism, definition of reproduction, the types of reproduction. It is asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. And in asexual reproduction, we are going to study the clone, cell division, binary fusion, special asexual structures, vegetative propagules, examples, etc. And in sexual reproduction, juvenile phase, vegetative phase, then lifespan of a different plants, means what we are going to call that as reproductive patterns, seasonal reproduction, or the entire throughout the year they used to reproduce. These are all the things we are going to discuss in a sexual reproduction. Then we used to discuss the events in a sexual reproduction in the sense pre-fertilization events, fertilization, post-fertilization, embryogenesis, etc. These are all the things we are going to study in a first chapter, that is reproduction in organism. This is about the unit 6 reproduction. Now in unit 6 reproduction, the second chapter we are going to study, that is what? Sexual reproduction in a flowering plants. Here we are going to study sexual reproduction in a flowering plants in the sense angiosperms. I think you all remember regarding the bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperms and angiosperms. Okay, angiosperms in the sense flowering plants, right? Here in a second chapter in second year we are going to study, that is sexual reproduction in flowering plant, how the sexual reproduction take place in a flowering plants. And here the flower, it is a fascinating organism which is helpful for the reproduction in a flowering plants. And in this particular chapter we are going to study what? The pre-fertilization structures and event. Pre-fertilization in the sense before fertilization, what are the structures and what are the events are going to take place, those we are going to study. Now in last year, nodri, in last year what we are studying? Morphology of flowering plants. In last year, can you remember, we are studied regarding the morphology of flowering plant. Last year na ಏನು ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದು? Morphology of flowering plant ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದು. In that particular morphology of flowering plant, we are discussed regarding the accessory organs and reproductive organs of a flower, right? Adrogin sepals, petals, these are the accessory organs. Reproductive organs andre what that is ಆಂಡ್ರೋಸಿಯಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಗೈನೇಸಿಯಮ್. ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ಮಾರ್ಫಾಲಜಿ ಆಫ್ ಫ್ಲವರಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು. ಆ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಗೆ ಅದು ಭಾಳ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಐತಿ. ಇದನ್ನು ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ಗೂಗಲ್ ಮೀಟ್ದಾಗ ನಾನು ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಅದನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದು ಓದ್ಕೊಂಡು ರಿಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಥಿಂಗ್. In this particular chapter we are going to study first, and you all know about the bisexual flower and unisexual flower. That is very important ಇಲ್ಲಿ. Unisexual flower ಅಂತಂದಾಗ the flower consists of either male or female reproductive structure. That is what we are going to call that one as a unisexual flower. Here in unisexual flower, if you are going to considering the male flower, ಈ ಮೇಲ್ ಫ್ಲವರ್ದಾಗ ಏನೇನು ನಾವು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. we are going to study the stamen, microsporangium and pollen grains. And this structure you all know about the thing in the sense male reproductive structure, that is what stamen, in the sense it is consist of anther and filament, and the anther is bilobed. Okay, and what here the pole means in anther the pollen grains are going to produce. These things I told you in a morphology of flowering plant that ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. And next one is microsporangium. In microsporangium, microsporogenesis, in the sense formation of pollen grains. And afterwards we are going to study in detail the structure of pollen grains. That is very important. And after that, economic important pollen grains we are going to study in this particular concept. Then when we are going to discuss about the female flower, in the sense the flower consists of gynoecium. In that we are going to study the pistil, megasporangium, in the sense ovule, and then embryo sac. This thing ಇದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ನಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಾ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ಡಿಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಸ್ಟಿಗ್ಮಾ, ಸ್ಟೈಲ್, ಓರಿ. ಇದು ನಿಮಗೆ ನಾ ಕಲಿಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಕಾಲ್ ಎಸ್ ಎ ಪಿಸ್ಟಿಲ್, ಆರ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಕಾಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ ಎಸ್ ಎ ಕಾರ್ಪೆಲ್, ಮೋನೋಕಾರ್ಪೆಲ್ಲರಿ, ಬೈಕಾರ್ಪೆಲ್ಲರಿ. ದೆನ್ ವೆನ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್, ಆ ಥರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಟೈಪ್ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ once again we are going to discuss whatever we are discussed these all the things in a first year. ನಾವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪಿಸ್ಟಿಲ್, ಮೆಗಾಸ್ಪೊರೆಂಜಿಯಮ್, ಇನ್ ದ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಓವ್ಯೂಲ್, ದೆನ್ ಎಂಬ್ರಿಯೋ ಸ್ಯಾಕ್, ಮ್ಯಾಚೂರ್ ಎಂಬ್ರಿಯೋ ಸ್ಯಾಕ್ನ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಎಸ್ ಎ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ 2ದಾಗ. ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ಯಾಟಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ನೆನಪಿರಬೇಕು. ಸೆಕ್ಶುವಲ್ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಫ್ಲವರಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ದಾಗ ಎರಡು ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೇಲ್ ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ಸ್ಟೆಮೆನ್, ಮೈಕ್ರೋಸ್ಪೊರೆಂಜಿಯಮ್ and pollen grains, and next female flower ತಂದಾಗ pistil, megasporangium and embryo sac. Next we are going to study in this particular chapter, that is sexual reproduction in flowering plant. That is what we are going to call that as a pollination. The different types of pollination: autogamy, zygogamy, xenogamy. In autogamy again we are going to study the two types, chasmogamous and cleistogamous. Then agents of pollination, in the sense pollination take place through the abiotic factors and biotic factors. Then afterwards we are going to study outbreeding devices, pollen pistil interaction, artificial hybridization, emasculation and bagging. These all very simple things. Definitions are there, simple definitions. What is artificial hybridization, and how we are going to carry out the artificial hybridization. You used to write the definition of artificial hybridization, then the types of emasculation and bagging. Definition of emasculation, bagging, we are going to study outbreeding devices. I will tell you what are the outbreeding devices are there, and what is the importance of these outbreeding devices, in the sense outbreeding devices are going to prevent the self pollination, and they are going to help for the cross pollination. Okay, so this is the second chapter. I hope you all understood what are the chapters in a reproduction unit 6th reproduction. Like in first chapter reproduction in organism ಆಯಿತು, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ಸೆಕ್ಷುವಲ್ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಇನ್ ಫ್ಲವರಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಏನೈತೆ ಅಂದಾಗ ಡಬಲ್ ಫರ್ಟಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್ದಾಗ there are the two male gametes which are going to fuse the mature embryo sac. In that one is going to call as a syngamy, it is going to form a zygote. ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಏನಾಗ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ಮೇಲ್ ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ ಟೂ ಪೋಲಾರ್ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿ primary endosperm nucleus. In the sense here we are going to call that one as a triple fusion. These are all very important things. The syngamy, it is going to form the embryo, zygote is going to form the embryo, then primary endosperm nucleus is going to form the endosperm. So these are the things we are going to study in a second chapter. Then post-fertilization events, in that endosperm, embryo, seed, perisperm, dormancy, pericarp, then different kinds of fruits, false fruit, true fruits, parthenocarpic fruit. Then at the last, in a second chapter, we are going to study apomixin and polyembryony. Okay, next, in a first unit, in the sense unit 6, that is the reproduction. In that chapter 3, we are going to study, that is human reproduction. In human reproduction, we are going to study the male reproductive system. There, the male reproductive system consists of pair of testes, then accessory ducts, accessory glands, and external genitalia. In accessory ducts, we are going to study rete testis, vasa differentia, epididymis, vasa differentia. And accessory glands, we are going to study the seminal vesicle, prostate gland, bulbourethral gland, etc. Right? These are the things we are going to study in a male reproductive system. Then we are going to study the female reproductive system. Here we are going to study the ovaries, oviduct, uterus, cervix, vagina, and external genitalia, mammary gland, etc. After that, we are going to study the gametogenesis. Gametogenesis in the sense, gametes and sperm and ovary. Here we are going to study in detail in humans gametogenesis, that is the spermatogenesis, formation of sperms, oogenesis, that is the formation of ovum, ovulation and spermiation, definition ಎರಡು ನಾವು ಇದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. In the sense, the third chapter, human reproduction, in the sense we are going to study the male reproductive system, female reproductive system. ಇಲ್ಲಿ diagrams ಬರ್ತಾವೆ, male reproductive system ಮತ್ತು female reproductive system. Okay, right. ಮೇಲ್ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಮತ್ತು ಫಿಮೇಲ್ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಆಗೋಣ ನಾವು ಕಲಿತೀವಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರುಲ್ ಸೈಕಲ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇನ್ ಫೀಮೇಲ್ಸ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮೆನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರುಲ್ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಬಿಗಿನ್ಸ್ ಅಟ್ ದ ಪ್ಯೂಬರ್ಟಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ಮೆನಾರ್ಚ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ಇವೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಮೆನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರುಲ್ ಸೈಕಲ್. ದೋಸ್ ಆರ್ ಮೆನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರುಯೇಷನ್, ಫಾಲಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಫೇಸ್, ಲ್ಯೂಟಿಯಲ್ ಫೇಸ್. ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಟು ದಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಬಿಗಿನ್ಸ್. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ಫೇಸಸ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಮೆನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರುಲ್ ಸೈಕಲ್. ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ದೋಸ್ in detail, okay, when we are going to start the chapter. Afterwards, we are going to study the fertilization and implantation. I told you fertilization in the sense sperm plus ovum, zygote formation, that is the fertilization. Then after the zygote, it is going undergoes the mitotic division, and it is going to increase the number of cells. It is going to form the blastocyst, and that blastocyst become embedded in a endometrium of the uterus, that is called as the implantation. Ivella in detail now kalitivi. And last point we are going to discuss in the third chapter, that is human reproduction, that is a pregnancy and embryonic development. In pregnancy, in the sense gestational period 9 months in human. In that we are going to study the parturition, lactation, fetal ejection reflex, and what we are going to call that one as a lactation. ದಾಗ ಏನು ಬರ್ತಿಪ್ಪ ಅಂತ ಕೊಲೆಸ್ಟ್ರಮ್. ಈ ಕೊಲೆಸ್ಟ್ರಮ್ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ದ ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ಏನೊಂದು ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಬಿಗಿನ್ ಆಕೈತಿ ಆ ಯೆಲ್ಲೋಯಿಶ್ ಕಲರ್ ದಿ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಂಟೈನಿಂಗ್ ದಿ IgA antibody, that is what we are going to call as a colostrum. These things we are going to study in the chapter 3, that is what human reproduction. Human reproduction. Understood? Now the unit 6, that is the reproduction, the fourth chapter, whatever we are going to study, that is what reproductive health. In reproductive health, we are going to cover the points regarding reproductive health, in the sense problems and strategies. What are the different problems are there regarding the reproduction, and what are the strategies we are going to follow, those can increase the reproductive health. Here we are going to study the family planning, and what are the organizations are there. Those are what taking care of reproductive health, in the sense reproductive and child health care, RCH programs. In this we are going to study the amniocentesis. Then we are going to study, there are the what we are going to call that one as a family planning, in the sense we used to you heard about hum do hamare do, in the sense we used to control the birth control. For that there are some pills. The common pill is called as a Saeli, that is developed by the Central Drug Research Institute, Lucknow. Okay, these are all the things we are going to study. Then afterwards we are going to study the point population explosion and birth control. How the population is increased, how we are going to control the birth these things we are going to study. In that, maternal mortality rate we are going to study, infant mortality rate we are going to study, and there are some contraceptives which are going to prevent what? Fertilization, which is to prevent the fertilization. In those we are going to study the natural methods, natural methods of contraceptives. In natural methods of contraceptives we are going to study what? Periodic abstinence, withdrawal of a penis or a coitus interrupts, then lactational amenorrhea, etc. Then we are going to study the physical barriers, IUDs, pills, etc. These all are helpful for the controlling the birth. Then medical termination of pregnancy, MTP we are going to study. Then sexual transmitted diseases, STDs ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. How the sexual transmitted diseases are going to transfer from one person to the another person, and how we are going to avoid these sexual transmitted diseases, and what are the organisms which are going to cause, in the sense the causative agents of a sexual transmitted diseases. What are the different diseases which we are going to call sexually transmitted diseases? These are all the things we are going to study. Then we are going to study the infertility, what is mean by infertility, and how we are going to overcome with the infertility. For that we are going to use the assisted reproductive technology, that is the ARTs. These are all the things we are going to study in a first unit. That is what we are going to call that one as a reproduction. Okay, so in reproduction I told you in brief what are the things. Those are, in reproduction we are going to study, in the sense reproduction, the unit 4th, reproduction. In that, chapter 1 is reproduction in organism. In that, sexual reproduction, asexual reproduction, sexual reproduction. I told you here, once again you read these points, in the sense budding, binary fusion, etc. All these I discussed already. And then second chapter is sexual reproduction in a flowering plant. In that, pre-fertilization, in the sense structures and events, stamen, microsporangium, pollen grains, I told you already. Then double fertilization, ampimexin. Okay, this is a printed one. Whatever I explained still for so far, that is I written. Okay, then the third chapter, that is what we are going to call that one as a, the third chapter is male reproductive system, female reproductive system, gametogenesis, menstrual cycle, fertilization and implantation, pregnancy and embryonic development, okay, parturition. These are the things. Then fourth chapter is reproductive and, in the sense ಏನು ಹೇಳಿ ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ reproductive health. In reproductive health we are going to study the problems and strategies, population explosion and birth control, contraceptives and the medical termination of pregnancy, MTPs, then sexual transmitted diseases, infertility. These are the things we are going to discuss in a first unit, that is we are going to call that one as a reproduction. Now in a next class I would like to discuss the concept which includes the second unit, third, or else we are going to start directly from this first unit, first chapter, that is what? Reproduction in organism. Okay, and already I discussed regarding the weightage of the chapters and the syllabus. ಈಗ ನಾ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ, ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದಿನ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಏನು ನಾವು ಕಲಿತೀವಲ್ಲ ಅದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ದಾಗ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನೇನು ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಐತಿ, ಯಾವಾಗ ನಾವು ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಆ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ದಾಗ ಏನೇನು ಅದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ದಾಗ ಐತಿ, ಅದನ್ನ ಯಾವ್ದು ನಾವು ಕಲಿಸಿಲ್ಲ ಆ ಕನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಯು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನಿಮ್ದು ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಕಲಿಸಿಲ್ಲ ಅಥವಾ ನಾವು ಉಳಿದೈತಿ ಹಂಗೂ ಹೋಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಕವರ್ ಇನ್ ದೀಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ವಾಟ್ the second year syllabus, weightage to the units, in the sense weightage of units ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಅದಾವ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ಹೇಳಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನಾನು 5 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಅದಾವು. ಒಂದು reproduction units, genetics and evolution, biology and human welfare, biotechnology and ecology. ಈ ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ನಾಗ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಅದಾವು, ಅವ್ನು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಕೆಟ್ಟೆಟ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಅದಾವು ಫೈನಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಗೆ ಅದನ್ನೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Afterwards, I discussed in this particular video regarding the chapters which are ದೇರ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ರೀಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್. ಆ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ದಾಗ ಏನೇನು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಅದಾವೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಆನಂತರ ನಿಮಗೊಂದು ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂತಂದಾಗ ಈ ರೀಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಏನೈತಿ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಡ್ಯಾಮ್ ಈಸಿ ಯೂನಿಟ್. ಆನಂತರ ಇದ್ರೊಳಗಿನ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಈಸಿ ಅದಾವೆ. ಆನಂತರ ಇದ್ರೊಳಗಿಂದ ನಿಮಗೊಂದು 4-5 ಒಂದು ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ 8 ಹಿಂಗೆ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ಅದು ಬರ್ತಾವೆ. ಆ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ನೀವು ಒಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿರತ್ತಂದಾಗ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ 25 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್. ಇಟ್ಟು ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಆತಂದರೆ 25 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ನಾಗ ಬಂದೇ ಬರ್ತಿರ್ತವೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಐ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ class. Okay, in next class I would like to start with the reproduction in organism. Okay, and when I am going to complete ಇದು ಯಾವಾಗ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗೈತಿಲ್ಲ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ದಾಗೇನು ಅದ್ರ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆನಂತರ ನಾ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಿ ಟುಡೇಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್. ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಯೂನಿಟ್ reproduction, first chapter, that is the reproduction in organism. Right, thank you.